Howdy, howdy. What is up, folks? I actually made the dang Monday Aries on time. Awesome. Hey, Rick, how's it going? Pretty good. Thank you for asking. Hope all the Aries out there are doing a-okay on a Monday. I do have Aries and Taurus tonight. Aries and Taurus readings. Doo-doo-doo. Whoops. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Free Will Tarot. What's so funny? My partner is an Aries sun also. It's interesting listening to your read. Which is which? Bah! Which is which? Goodness gracious. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. That's not even sarcasm. I do appreciate the compliment, though, about watching my reads, or my reads being interesting. Is that right? Oh, yes. If I got any new, yes, great reads, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If I have any new viewers out there, definitely hit that follow button. It is greatly appreciated. Especially if you're an Aries or a Taurus. We got about 50 folks in the chat. So I'm going to show y'all this week's tarot deck. It is going to be Steampunk Tarot. Steampunk Tarot. At least for the first half of the readings. And then for the second half of the readings, we are going to use, you guessed it, the Steampunk Tarot, except the mini version. The miniature version. Oh yes, to clarify the reading, by the way, for the last half of the readings. Steampunk and steampunk. Hope y'all are doing a-okay tonight. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table, definitely hit that like button. Maybe a few times. If y'all know an Aries or a Taurus, said, oh hey, what up, Jules? Yes, maybe a Aries or a Taurus. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. How many decks do you have? Oracle and Tarot together, how many? Last time I counted, it was over 150. Over 150. I think I had like 174 about 2 years ago, but since then I've donated some of my copies and a couple of Japanese decks that I don't necessarily have a practical use for either. What's my favorite deck? That's a good question. Probably my glow-in-the-dark deck. We are friends in some timelines, and I love that. You do donate. That's too cool. Yes. So hard to answer. I agree. Yeah, it is hard to answer. There's a lot that I really do like. The Blacklight tarot deck is really bright. The glow-in-the-dark one is really neat. Hello. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll make my own deck. You'll have to show us your favorites. Actually, if y'all are subscribed to my YouTube channel, I've made shorts, YouTube short videos that are like 1 minute long, showing my favorite tarot and oracle decks on YouTube. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? The link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok bio. Said I'll check it out. Sweet. Do you want any Girl Scout cookies? Well, surely. I'm in Ohio, though. I don't know if you'd like to ship them my way or what the case. But neither here nor there. Aries and Taurus. You said, I am in Ohio? Cool. I'm on your YouTube also? Sweet. Y'all, I'm just going to do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with my YouTube channel, but I do have like tons of shorts that not only give the interpretations of each card, every single card of the 78 card deck of tarot, but also I show my favorite tarot and oracle decks all in the YouTube short videos. I'm on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. Sweet. That's what's up. Yes, if y'all are new here, that was the bridge shuffle that I just did. Go ahead and send me scissors and or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. That was the green light to send me scissors so that I may cut this deck for the Aries reading. But I should sleep. It's after midnight, but I like your reads. Hey, awesome. Definitely check out my YouTube channel when you get the chance. I do appreciate it. But yes, Aries, we're going to get an overall topic and or theme with the dice. All right? What do we have for Aries for the next week? Overall theme and or topic. What do we have for Aries? We do have a 5 and a 6. So this could have something to do with change, conflict, or instability with that 5. If there is any sort of conflict that comes along with this change and or instability that comes with this change, I do believe that there will quickly be some sort of solution, either creative or practical, and or a tiny amount of time where there is a period of darkness. But I do feel like there will be light after that period of darkness and momentum away from that conflict in the next week. Keep in mind, I do weekly readings here at Free Will Tarot. With that being said, I will keep the dice and or overall theme and or topic in mind. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. And thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. Money in school. I need money to go to school and get a car. Ah, gotcha. Alrighty. Here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Maybe even Venus. Here is your energy. Here is the challenge. Here is your person's energy. Here is the common ground and or similarities between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. Alrighty, Aries, so we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot TikTok table. Here in about 20-21 minutes, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within this spread. And then we will recap for any new followers and or viewers joining the live stream at that time. With that being said, let us go ahead and get into this reading for you, Aries. All right, so we do have the King of Swords. Keep in mind, I am using the Steampunk Tarot deck. Both Steampunk Tarot decks. The big version and the tiny version. So yes, this week it will be a different deck. They said lettuce. Yes, thank you. Let us get into your reading, Aries. We do have the King of Swords. And your energy, Aries, telling me that you might have a specific individual in your environment and or outside your own personal bubble that you want to have a serious talk with. This conversation that you're about to have with this person, yes, I did mention it's a serious talk, but this conversation is going to be head over heart. Not so much emotional. It's going to be more so illogical, not illogical, logical. You get what I'm saying? I do feel like you're going to bring the truth. I do feel like you're going to speak facts in this situation, in this conversation with this person. And I suppose you might even tell them a little bit about themselves, but I think mostly you're about to read this person with that book in this person's hand. You're about to read this person and read their intentions, read their emotions, read their thoughts, read their behaviors and or mannerisms. Maybe you're about to make a mental note, as we do have this figure writing something down and like staring, into the viewer's eyes, let's say. Maybe you're making a mental note of how this person is behaving. I do feel like, I see what you're doing, I see what you're saying, and I'm making a mental note. About to have a serious conversation with this person, Aries. Yeah, I feel like with the Page of Wands in the challenge, I do feel like you could be receiving some sort of news. And I don't think you're the most excited about this news. Page of Wands and any other placement in this spread, I would normally view as positive news or receiving some sort of positive news. Whereas in the challenge, where it's the only placement in the spread I read as a reversal, obviously it's negative news that you could be receiving, or receiving positive news in a negative way. I don't think that makes necessarily any sense, so we're going to go with excuse me. We're going to go with the Aries is receiving news that they view as negative. Let's put it that way. It doesn't necessarily have to be good or bad, because both good and or bad are only in perception. Only in perception. Maybe that's what you're about to have a serious conversation with this individual about. And speaking of this individual, we do have the Ace of Swords. I do find it interesting that you're showing up as King of Swords in your masculine energy. The dice are 5 and 6. For anyone wondering. Yes, so Ace of Swords. I do feel like Ace of Swords, this person is possibly trying to come through with new communication with you. Either a new form of communicating with you and or a new approach. They do want to have success and or victory. They do want to have a breakthrough to some degree. Yes, the dice were 5 and 6. Like I said, I do feel like this person is interested in having a conversation with you. And I do feel like they're ready to speak their truth as well. It's very interesting that you are coming up as King of Swords, very masculine energy, and this person is coming through as the Ace of Swords, ready to have a new type of conversation that possibly you and this person have not experienced yet. Maybe it's all been playful, maybe it's been like surface level and or not really too in depth. I really do feel that you, Aries, and this individual haven't been too deep in your conversations. Maybe there is some sort of news you are receiving. I don't feel like you view it as good news, though. Maybe it's good news for this person. I do want to mention that the Ace of Swords could be a victory and or a success, a breakthrough to some degree. Maybe they themselves are cutting through some sort of confusion. I don't know where this confusion could have came from, necessarily. But I do feel like, yes, they are getting an aha moment, a eureka moment, a light bulb moment, per se. They are coming up with some clarity. They are either being shown and or they are finding some sort of clarity either from you, possibly, or Maybe this is the good news that they are receiving. Yes, this breakthrough, this clarity, this truth. They could be finding out some truth, and you're about to possibly tell them your truth. It's not because I'm completely annoyed. Oh, yeah. I did mention that the Aries views this as bad news. The Aries does view this as bad news, with the Page of Wands coming up in the challenge. Thank you for being patient with me with that interpretation. We do have the Seven of Swords. I'm not sure if I like this connection between you both. Seven of Swords is the similarities and or common ground between you both. Yes, the similarities is the Seven of Swords, but the differences is you're showing up, wanting to speak the truth, speak logically, have a serious talk about, something that you're possibly annoyed about hearing, like, oh no, I'm about to give this person a piece of my mind, says the Aries, and this person's like, yes, I have success, I have victory, I have the truth, clarity. I don't know if you was trying to hide some sort of truth from this person, or if literally you're just annoyed by them having clarity or a truth and or a victory or a success to some degree, a breakthrough. For whatever reason, we do have the third, technically the fourth sword card. This is the third, but yeah, we do have four technically swords cards. Yes. Hello, I'm new here. May I have a card, please? Thank you. No, that's not how I do things, and I really don't want to. Probably need to, though. Lots. Yeah, that's not how I do things around here. I'm thinking I gotta cut this shirt off. I know that's not what you said, but I try to keep things PG-13, at least with what I say. But yes, this is an Aries collective general reading. I don't do personal readings at least not until Sundays. Please do keep that in mind. But yes, with the Seven of Swords, I do feel like you and this person are trying to avoid each other, sweeping something under the rug, either an issue between you both or a problem, which is technically the same thing. There could be a change, like I said, with the 5 of 6, or the 5 and the 6 of the dice I did roll for the overall theme and or topic. So yes, there could be a change. There could be some conflict. There could be some instability with that 5. And it's almost as if you're not happy about it. You're not happy about this change. You might even bring conflict to this person. There might even be some instability in your life that you're not happy about. Maybe this person creates this stability and you're hearing some bad news about this stability coming into your life. Or I think I said that right. About this bad news about this instability that could be happening in your life. And this person possibly views it as a success or a victory or a breakthrough to some degree. They are wanting to bring some sort of truth to you and or want to give you clarity, or maybe they already have clarity and they're just keeping it to themselves. It could be that, yeah, they're going to keep it to themselves with the Seven of Swords, being avoidant, being strategic, wanting to steal this information away from you, not want to bruise your ego, not want to ruin your reputation, maybe not even, maybe want to keep their reputation intact and or not want their own ego bruised. Hello, can you please open Scorpio? Please, thank you. No. The banner right here in the bottom right corner says Scorpio reading is Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for being patient with me, but this is an Aries collective reading. I do two signs a night, including personal readings on Sundays. No matter what the banner says about the personal readings, no matter what the banner says about personal readings. I do want to repeat that, but yes, Seven of Swords, Aries, I do feel like you and this person equally are about to be strategic about some information that you both have about each other, that you both are possibly about to avoid each other even. I do feel like possibly you and this individual once upon a time had good intentions anyways towards each other. You know, maybe you just want to keep the peace. Maybe you want to keep the peace as equally as this person. I'm not sure. You are receiving some sort of, well, one suggested annoying and or frustrating news with the Page of Wands and the challenge. And with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Taurus been done? No. Taurus is in about 39 minutes. Either you want to set an alarm or you're more than welcome to stay. No matter, yes. Thank you, Tauruses, for being patient with me. Taurus reading will be in about 39 minutes. 9 minutes from now will be 7 o'clock here in Ohio. And then 30 more minutes will be 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the time I'm doing the Taurus reading. Thank you all, Tauruses, for being patient with me one more time. Already avoiding each other. Thank you, Thursday. I'm on Los Angeles. Thank you. Not a problem. Alrighty. With that being said, we do have the possible outcome and or advice. With the Two of Swords and the possible outcome, it could mean that you're like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to do anything about it. I just want to create a stalemate. Said, yep, the avoidance is commenced. Yeah, more avoidance. Either wanting to ignore what's going on with this individual and or being in denial, not wanting to see a truth, wanting to block yourself from this person and or block your heart space from them coming in. Looks like the RAR. Ignorance is bliss, exactly. Ignorance is bliss. I do feel like, yes, you are wanting to keep the peace to some extent with the Two of Swords, but also I feel like, yeah, you're more so ignoring what this person is bringing to the table. They said this reading is about your boss. That's kind of weird. But I suppose it could, relate to either a friend, a family member, a coworker. Technically, a coworker is, or your boss technically is a coworker if you think about it that way. If you were to see your boss in the grocery store, how would you act? That'd be pretty, I don't know, I'd be like a little standoffish myself, like, I don't want to see you outside of work. I barely want to see you at work. Right? Like, I'm going to just sneak over to the next aisle. Please don't follow me. Maybe some of the Aries are getting this bad news, that the boss is in the grocery store at the same time that you are. That's going to be for some, I suppose. But, yeah, I do feel like with Two of Swords, you are about to create a stalemate and or continue a stalemate. What is a stalemate, you might ask there, Aries? Well, thank you for asking. A stalemate is where one person is being stubborn and the other are being prideful, or that person is being stubborn and the other being prideful. You get what I'm saying? And there's no movement. No one's talking. No one's communicating and or expressing their needs, expressing what they want to happen in this relationship. No, it's like, don't even talk to me. Get away from me. I don't want to hear what's going on in your life. Just leave me alone. Stay that far away, like 10,000 miles away from me. Thank you so much, says the Aries. And if not, it could be that this is like a push in blackjack. Stares and being in Aries with a Taurus boyfriend. Okay. Yup, and no contact. I also work with him sometimes. Oh, goodness gracious. Right, I'm not going to try and hurt him in any way, but I'm all set. Well, I do feel fire sign energy all the way. Okay. Yeah. I do feel you might be receiving some sort of negative news. Said, I'm dealing with an Aries. I tried to fix our relationship, but he kept pushing me away. Yeah, I mean, like I was about to say, with the Two of Swords, if this is the advice, at least get to know more information from them. Ask this person, what is the deal? What is their deal? If I do have any cross watchers, sorry if I seem insensitive to some degree, but do keep in mind that I do your sign readings as well, to not take it so personal that I'm viewing the cross watcher in this reading as a bad guy per se. If the Aries feels like they have to create a stalemate and or they are being avoidant as well as you are, or trying to sneak away from an issue, I need to give the Aries some sort of guidance and or, advice and or give them clarity, on either how to move differently and or how to adjust to some changes that either need to be made or that are being made without, without their permission, let's say. But yes, Two of Swords would be an indication, if it was the advice, to learn more about the situation before ignoring it altogether and or before investing into this individual. I don't feel like you're about to invest in them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you are about to try to run away and or, just avoid them altogether, make sure you know it's for the right reasons. Make sure you know it's for the right reasons. Don't just don't just feel like you know everything about this individual and or their intentions and or why they are doing something, why they are saying something, why they are behaving in a certain way. Do learn more, ask more questions, if at all possible. Like, why are you avoiding me? Why have I been creating a stalemate? Sure, to some degree, you could have some of the facts, some of the truth about this individual. But also, Aries, reflect on why you feel like this bad news and or negative news is bad or negative. Is it because you yourself are jealous of this person, or did they hurt you to some degree? I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of folks say, yeah, they definitely hurt me. Okay, maybe that is the truth. But for those where you're questioning, if they did hurt you, or if you're just, either jealous that they are receiving some sort of good news and that's why you perceive it as bad news, or if they've cut through some sort of confusion that, they've left or that you've left them in. For all I know, this person could have received some sort of truth and or a victory, a success, either at work, in the home, maybe a new relationship. Truth and victory, clarity, This is a new idea on how to move forward, on how to cut through the confusion. I'm not sure if this confusion was created by Aries or if this confusion was there before the Aries or after the Aries. I'm not saying, but do ask more questions from this individual. Do try to get more information from this person before, before leaving this situation behind and or before assuming the worst about them. Alrighty. Y'all, we're going to clarify with 5 more cards. If y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. If y'all like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table, maybe you want to hit that like button, maybe even a few times. If y'all know an Aries that would enjoy this reading, definitely hit the share button. They don't have to be an Aries. You could let the Taurus in your life, no matter what area they reside in of your life, let a Taurus in your life know that I'm about to do their reading in about a half hour, 31 minutes, technically. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, y'all, and I don't want y'all to miss out on any readings, any future live streams. All right, with that being said, do check out my YouTube channel. The bio of my TikTok channel is where you will find the YouTube channel. All right, let me start that over. I think I'm getting tongue-tied. That's the first that's happened in a while. Okay, do check out my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio. There, yes, that's a thing. I don't want y'all to miss out on live streams. And you won't have to if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. I don't say this for my own health or to get more subscribers, which, yeah, it's cool I get more subscribers that way, but I'm doing this more so as a favor to y'all, okay? Do keep that in mind. I don't want y'all to miss out on readings like, oh, he's just doing that for the subscribers. I'll come back to his readings, but I ain't subscribing to that YouTube channel, you know? And then here we are, and you miss out on a live stream. You're like, oh no, I should have subscribed to his YouTube channel. You know, this is why I mention to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, with that being said, this is halfway through the reading. This is the time during the readings that I want to mention. I do, yes, 2 hours every Sunday for personal paid readings through Cash App. And I did have a little bit of success last night. I had a new spread that I used. It was a past life spread, 4 cards, and a past life oracle card as well. That will be $10 for the past life reading, and then $5 plus an oracle card for the love/general reading, plus an oracle card. I think I mentioned that already, but neither here nor there. 1 card for a yes or no question, which is $5. Alrighty, with that being said, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Aries, if y'all are new here, this is the second and last time I'm doing the bridge shuffle for y'all. Here we go. If you're new here, that is the green light to go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Oh yes, go ahead. And then I will cut this deck with those scissors. That is the name of the game, folks. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. That's pretty coincidental. It is 7:02, and I have 72 viewers. Well, now 73. Hello to everyone. Thank you all for joining me here at Free Will Tarot. Oh, yes. Yes, I am about to recap. Thank you for asking. It is halfway through the Aries reading. I am about to recap, but not until we clarify. 7:03 and 73. Nice. Another synchronicity. How crazy if it would just like keep up like that. Now it's 7:04 and I've got 74 viewers. That'd be insane. That would be more so coincidence, would it not? Like, sure, there's synchronicities where it's supposed to be like this magical moment, but that would be like more so like too coincidental almost. Any hoosers. I hope you all are doing a-okay tonight. We are going to clarify this deck. Let me cut the deck. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. All right, here we go. One more time, hit that follow button if you're new here. Hit that like button if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table. And hit the share button if you have an Aries or a Taurus somewhere in your life, no matter what area they reside in. Link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok bio. Personal paid readings on Sundays. Here we go. We are clarifying the Aries reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Here we go. Clarifying the King of Swords in your energy. Clarifying the Page of Wands in the challenge. Okay. Clarifying the Ace of Swords in this person's energy. Clarifying the Seven of Swords and the possible not possible, and the similarities or common ground between you both. I apologize for that. And, that's strange. And clarifying the Two of Swords and the possible outcome and or advice. Ugh. Holy crap. What is going on in this reading? I don't know if I need to shuffle this deck a little more, but there's a lot of yucky cards. A lot of ugly cards in this reading. Just give me the ick. Give me the ew. Any hoosers? What is up? Oh my god. Alright, here we go, y'all. So yes, to recap and then clarify as we go. We do have the King of Swords in your energy, letting me know that you possibly are about to have a serious conversation with this individual. Like, hey, no emotions, no sugarcoating, no beating around the bush. Here are the facts, says Aries. Here's the truth of the matter. Here is the logic. And I'm not only about to get logical on your behind, says the Aries, but I'm also about to tell you a little something about yourself, says the Aries. I do feel like you could be gaining possibly this person's attention with the Six of Wands. Almost as if, yeah, you have my attention. You know, this person could be like, yeah, I'm hearing you. Like, full attention. I do feel that for you, that could be a good example. If not, then I do feel like you are getting some sort of success and or victory. Public recognition. I don't feel it's attention from multiple individuals necessarily. With the King of Swords to the Six of Wands, this is possibly gaining success for how smart you are, gaining success for how logical that you have been, for speaking your truth, for not necessarily, playing games with a specific individual. As I did say, this is, yes, success. With the Six of Wands, it's public recognition for either doing the right thing, for coming through with integrity. I feel like you're about to feel very successful after telling this person what is up with them. Hey, says the Aries, this is the truth. These are the facts. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm about to tell yourself about yourself, and that's it. I feel pretty accomplished. I feel pretty proud of myself for telling that person, yeah, for giving them a piece of my mind. I do feel like, yes, you could be feeling very successful after doing so. With the Page of Wands, I feel like it's all because the Page of Wands is in the challenge. Almost as if you find it challenging and or difficult to view this person and what they're going through on their side of the fence as positive. Viewing this person in a positive light. Viewing this person as, more so, wow, I can't believe they're doing that. Wow, I can't believe, they would betray me, possibly. I don't feel that, though. Page of Wands, it's like, the lack of excitement, the lack of passion and or inspiration in the challenge. Page of Wands is more so like, I want to say the troublemaker. I don't feel like that would be necessarily true for the Aries necessarily in this situation, but I mean, take what resonates, leave out the rest. Maybe you feel like you're just like, like what is going on with that person? Really wanting to tell them about themselves, really feeling like, yeah, I really told them, getting that instant gratification that, yeah, you told this person off. I do feel like you're not so excited and or viewing some sort of news about this person as negative, about possibly how they, with the Seven of Cups in the challenge, either want to put all their eggs in one basket towards you, or they want to put all their eggs in one basket towards a specific other person. I do feel that. I'm not so sure if the Page of Wands and the challenge is jealousy per se. I suppose it could be, more so like mischiefness. There would be like an excitement if the Page of Wands was in any other placement in the spread, there would be an excitement, giddiness, childlike awe and wonder, a spark of life, excitement, inspiration, passion, creativity. Whereas in the challenge, it's like, one of those. I feel that. I do feel that for some of the Aries, like the Aries not necessarily getting their way with this person, possibly with the Seven of Cups, because that's my daughter with him. Oh goodness, I hope that's another person. It could be another person, I suppose. It's usually the person I'm reading for is challenge. It doesn't have to be that you've got like a temper tantrum or like you're viewing this as bad news per se. Maybe you just find it challenging to, receive it as good news. Or maybe it is good news, but you're like, yeah, I'm happy for you. One of those. As if this person in your environment is putting all their eggs into one basket, either towards you or towards another person. And I feel like with the Page of Wands and the challenge being a negative type of receiving negative news, let's say that this person could be investing in someone else and or putting all their eggs into one basket towards someone else. With the Ace of Swords and this person's energy, I do feel like, yes, they do have possibly a new approach with you, possibly a new form of communication with you, maybe victory, success, a breakthrough to some degree, an aha moment, a eureka moment, a light bulb moment. But, like I said, the Page of Wands in the challenge, I usually view the challenge as the person I'm reading for, their challenge. This is your reading, Aries. So is this your challenge to view this news that you're getting about this person as happy? Are you not so excited about this news that you're hearing about a specific individual? Like you're almost like, ugh, whatever. Is that said, yes, she's finally getting her independence back, standing up to him? Okay, I mean, I suppose it doesn't have to be, the Aries that's scoffing or giving the evil eye per se. I suppose it could be this person, but I literally have the intentions of pulling and having a predetermined intention. I want to put that, make that very clear that my predetermined intentions are that the challenge are for who I'm reading for. So take it or leave it. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then leave it for someone else who needs to hear the message. But yes, I do feel like this person is having some sort of breakthrough, success, a victory. Something possibly to do with something in the home. This person could be investing in another person. I don't know if that makes you jealous, Aries. I don't know if that makes you give this person the evil eye or scoff at them or side eye them to some degree. I suppose, one more time, this could be that they are wanting to invest into you, into the home that you and this person has. But keep in mind, I did roll the 5 and the 6 with the dice. There is some sort of change that possibly that's the negative and or bad news that you're receiving, wanting to have a serious talk with this person about, in regard to some sort of success and or maybe feeling, proud of yourself to some degree about having this talk with them. I do feel like with the 7 of Cups, yes, they are putting all their eggs into one basket, and that might have you viewing this situation as something negative and or not so positive. This person then, yes, Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, they could be having a victory and or some sort of success and or a breakthrough in their own life, all because maybe they found the one. Maybe they did have or find happily ever after in their environment. Maybe they did meet someone and or are about to invest into someone for the long-term commitment that they are looking for. I don't know why you yourself, Aries, would view that as bad news. Possibly because with the 7 of Swords, I do apologize. There is a dog out there, or upstairs. Neither here nor there. We do have a dog and he gets loud sometimes. But with the 7 of Swords, I do feel like, yes, you both are avoiding each other to some degree. To some degree, I do feel like you are both avoiding each other and or being strategic about possibly some information that you both might have. Some sort of information that you both might have. And I don't feel like this information is necessarily something that would, you both want to hear per se. I feel like this information would bruise your ego. I feel like this information possibly might even, to some degree, ruin either of your reputations per se. Let me get a drink of tea. Alrighty. Yes. I do feel like with the Seven of Swords to the Six of Swords that there is some sort of information that you are both trying to keep from each other. I do feel like with the Six of Swords that you're both wanting to move into calmer waters to some degree. I do feel like this has been a headache for you both, Aries. I do feel like, yes, there is some sort of information that you might hold about each other, and it's like, I could really ruin this person's life to some degree. Yes, I will give a quick recap. So, Aries, we do have King of Swords in your energy, meaning you're about to come through with this conversation with another individual with a serious talk, you know? No emotions. No fun time, no like giddy, you know. It's more so time to have a serious talk. It's more logic, less emotions. With the Six of Wands, I do feel like you're about to feel good about this conversation, possibly. Maybe get some sort of instant gratification from it. I do feel like there is some sort of news you are possibly receiving about this individual that is making you want to have this serious talk with them. Possibly about how they are investing in another person, putting all of their eggs into one basket to some degree. With the Ace of Swords in this person's energy to the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like, yeah, this person could be having some sort of success and or victory on their own end, which maybe is rubbing you the wrong way, I feel. With the Ten of Pentacles, they definitely could be investing into another person and or, you know, planning for long-term commitment with them, either in the home and or in somewhere in their environment, maybe even at work. Once again, I do apologize for the upstairs noise. We do have the Seven of Swords to the Six of Swords. So many swords. This is why I've thought, like, what is up with this reading? There's so many icky, yucky, you know, yes, swords can be good to some degree, but not so many of them, you know, in a row and or in a whole reading. Let me count here. We have King of Swords, 1. And we have Ace of Swords, 2. Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, that's 4. Two of Swords, in the common ground, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 swords cards in this reading, Aries. I feel like there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of communication, there's a lot of maybe different belief systems that are being communicated, you know, in the air. No pun intended, but yeah, swords cards are associated with air signs. So yes, we do have the Seven of Swords then. Maybe you both are trying to avoid each other to some degree. Maybe there is some sort of information that you have on each other that you're trying to avoid, you know, having this information leak out, as if to say, oh no, if I was to say this about that person, what would that say about me? If this person was to say something about me, what would that say about them? But more so like, oh no, I really need to avoid this person at all costs. Unless I want my reputation ruined and or I want my ego to be bruised. Let's just move on to calmer waters. Let's just avoid and be strategic about this whole situation with this person, says the Aries. Says this person, equally. This is the similarities or common ground between you both. What time for Taurus? In 11 minutes. 11 minutes for the Taurus reading. Thank you all, Tauruses, for being patient with me. We do have, then, the Two of Swords and the possible outcome and or advice. If this is the possible outcome, it could be that you end up creating a stalemate. It could be that you end up creating a stalemate because there is some sort of battle of egos with the Five of Swords. The sixth swords card that we have in this reading. And technically, yeah, there's 10 cards in this reading, as I do have a 5-card spread and then clarified by 5 more. So there's 6 cards in this reading, more than half. That's more than half that there's swords cards. I don't know to what degree that could be significant to y'all, but Two of Swords to the Five of Swords. This tells me that yes, you are wanting to create a stalemate. If this is the possible outcome, then you will probably avoid them even more. Create a stalemate, like, no, don't even come towards me. Don't come towards me with an apology or a clarity or the truth. Like, that's literally, possibly the conversation you're about to have with the King of Swords. No, do not come near me. We know more about each other than the public needs to know. Keep that to yourself, and I'll keep it to myself. That way we can move into calmer waters and keep the peace, and there doesn't have to be a headache, You go ahead and have your victory, have your truth, whatever the case. You can even invest in another person, another environment, maybe even another, work environment for that matter. I did mean home environment first and then work environment, but yeah, to some degree, you are not wanting to see some sort of truth, maybe even being in denial about this person. Maybe that's the truth, that they actually want to invest in you. And keep in mind, it does not have to be that they want to invest in another person, but I don't know why you would be viewing them wanting to invest in you to some degree as bad news, unless, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're just like really wanting to avoid this person for whatever reason. It could be even that you find it challenging to, invest all of your eggs into one basket. Or maybe you've chosen someone else. I do feel like, yeah, with Seven of Cups being in the challenge, it could be that you've already found someone. And this could be good news for you, but not necessarily for them. That's a little, well, no pun intended, but confusing. Who we talking about right now? The Aries. I am reading for the Aries reading. Thank you all so much. I thought it was one person, but now I'm thinking it's someone else from the past. That definitely could be. Someone that not only you and this person are trying to avoid each other, you, Aries, and another person, but also let's just move on into calmer waters. Away from the headache, away from the stress, away from the drama and or misunderstandings, miscommunication. We do have the Two of Swords to the Five of Swords, meaning it could be that if you are about to learn and or question this person and get more information from them, it could be that you're about to, with the Five of Swords, find out that they are in a battle of egos with you, that all they want is to self-sabotage something that you have, and or they want to possibly win at all odds. A battle of egos. I would not suggest playing this battle of egos. If this is the if this is the advice, Two of Swords to the Five of Swords, ask this person more questions. Ask this person, hey, what's going on with your life? How have you been? What's going on with the new person? Are we cool? Are we not cool? Let me know so that I can find out if, there's a battle of egos. If this person is triggered by this communication and or whatever the case, like, I don't know. I feel like choose your battles with the Five of Swords. Two of Swords, Five of Swords. I'd say create a stalemate, literally. Any other time I'd be like, ask for more information before investing into them or before, running away from the situation or avoiding it. There's something about, Five of Swords, pick your battles. I don't know if this person is just getting into another relationship just to make you mad or irritate the Aries, per se. But I do feel like to some degree with the King of Swords, Six of Wands, you're about to tell this person off. You're about to tell them a little bit about themselves. And Six of Wands, you're going to feel very gratified. That's not a word. You're going to feel grateful. I'll put it that way. You're going to feel like you got some sort of instant gratification. I told that person. Maybe you're about to give them a piece of your mind as if, like, yo, why are you dating this person? You should be dating me, possibly, says the Aries. You know? Maybe you are receiving something about them wanting to be in a relationship with someone else and you're receiving it as bad news and you're like, no. You know? I find it challenging to look at all the other options. You should date me, says the Aries. And this person's like, huh. Maybe they're about to speak their truth to you. I don't know what that truth would be, but some of that truth could have something to do with information that has something, I feel like it's information. Something that they want to communicate to you, Aries, is has something to do with bruising your ego, and or ruining your reputation, and or something of a headache, stress. You know, when you talk to this person, tell them, hey, don't date them, you should date me instead. They're going to be like, no, I've got the truth. I've got a new approach to the situation. You know, I'm already investing in another person, Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like there is some sort of truth that you're not wanting to see. Maybe their truth with the Two of Swords. But I do feel like with the Five of Swords, you need to pick and choose your battles wisely. Yeah. Try not to get in your ego, Aries. Try not to, be triggered by this individual, because what are you about to win? It's a fruitless victory, is what I'm getting. It's a fruitless victory. I do feel that. I'm sorry if there was a lot of noise during this Aries reading. I'm sure it was a little confusing, and or I tried my best to, give the message as best as possible. So with that being said, I think that's what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it was insightful. I hope it wasn't as confusing as I thought it might have came across. But that's what I have for y'all, and I will upload this live stream to YouTube in the next 12 hours. Said, what a tough reading. You do it so well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good message. Thanks, Rick. Not a problem. Thank you so much. Said, hey, Rickster. Hello. Muchly appreciated. Jules, thank you so much. Ha, muchly. User Finch girl, what the crap. Said, very helpful as always. Awesome sauce everywhere. I ain't cleaning it up, though. I ain't taking accountability for that awesome sauce. That was spot on, and I'm a cross-watcher? Really? Wow. I can only imagine for the Aries, then. Not happy about the message I'm going to receive, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not all of my readings are, butterflies and rainbows and unicorn farts all the time. There are going to be times where I have to, point the finger at the person I'm reading for, and it doesn't feel the greatest for me to do that. I will admit that. Like, I don't like being the bad guy and say, Aries, you're in the wrong, Because, even though you do have a person in your environment that might be a part of the solution or might be a part of the problem, but sometimes you're not the solution. Sometimes you're not the problem, but sometimes you're not necessarily the solution either. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read the message as it comes out. So yes, do pick and choose your battles, Aries. Like I said, I do hope it helped to some degree. If y'all are new here, please and thank you. Hit the follow button. It is muchly appreciated. If y'all like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table, maybe you want to hit the like button, maybe even a few times. If y'all have a Taurus in your life, no matter what area, definitely hit that share button. And thank you, Tauruses, for being patient with me. Yes, thank you so much, Tauruses. Hope all the Tauruses are doing A-okay. Keep in mind, y'all, I do have a YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok bio. The TikTok bio is where you will find the link to my YouTube channel. I don't want y'all to miss out on future live streams, so please and thank you. go check out my TikTok bio where you will find my YouTube link. Alrighty, Taurus. How are all the Tauruses doing? Blaze Baby 98, my moderator. How are you doing? I know you are a Taurus yourself. And what did you think of the past life readings I did last night, Blaze Baby? Was you there for most of the live stream? Any Hoosers, yes. I was doing a new experimental past life spread last night for some of my followers, and I thought it went pretty well. I thought it was like super in depth, like more in depth than I usually get with you know, my readings, my weekly readings. Ooh, is that pizza? Oh, let me guess though. That pizza's for the Taurus, not for me. How did that work? Hey, I actually had pizza earlier, so that's okay. How did what work? The past life reading? I used a past life spread. I wrote down a past life spread, and I used a past life oracle deck. They said it was very good. Yes, I did one for Sandra, actually. I'm pretty sure. I did have a past life oracle deck that I used last night in those past life spreads / readings. I thought it was pretty good myself. Like, I went pretty in depth with them. Like, more so than I feel like my weekly readings went anyways. I've still got about like 3 minutes to to mess around and kill some time, chat it up with y'all. So thank you for being patient with me. I guess I technically could start shuffling the next deck. I got all those cards shuffled in there. But yes, Blaze Baby, what did you think of him? How cool. I'll have to try and make this Sunday. Sweet. That'll be awesome. Great and fun vibe. How have you been? I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. It was a great night. I agree. It was a really good night. Yes, both of you. How did that work? I think I answered that one. Blaze Baby said yes. Stevie said I'm all right. Hi, Blaze Baby, says user Finch Girl. Oh, well, I'm okay. Cool. It's cool. I want one. Oh, okay. Keep in mind, I do have, I think your name was Lucy. I do have, yeah, I'm almost certain that I have one for Lucy already did up. Yes, Lucy the Taurus. Ah, Lucy the Taurus. What a coinky dink. That is a coinky dink. To some degree. Alrighty. Crazy Horses 78. What's with the laughing faces? Don't laugh at me. Don't call me names. I know y'all Tauruses love you some cowboy music. Or Taurus boy music. Taurus girl music. No pun intended. But yeah, I'm terrible at my dad jokes. I'm gonna stop. Cause you were like, Lucy is a Taurus too, lol. I know, isn't that like pretty coincidental? No, there's no such thing as coincidence. There couldn't be. I was like, hey, what a coinky dink. I'm doing the Taurus reading. TikToker, you're a Taurus? No way. You're in the right place at the right time. I'm not big on that kind of music, but I love some country artists like Pasty Klein. Right on. I'm more a big fan of like 80s or 90s country, if I had to choose. If I had to choose, it would have to be 80s or 90s country, to be honest. Yeah, they have some of the best country music. Yeah, old school. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? The best country back then. Yes. Oh, Patsy Cline. Patsy. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about country artists anyways, so I wouldn't have made that correction. Alrighty. Have you started already? Have I stated? Yes, Bridget, I'm about to state. I'm about to state the Taurus reading, folks. Started. Yes, I knew what you mean. I'm just joshing you. Please don't take it personally. If so, I'll owe you some Taurus snacks. Sorry I'm running on low sleep from a 7-month-old, lol. Hey, that's totally understandable. Totally understandable. Okay, thank you. Bridget said, okay, thank you. Yes. A Taurus snack is what every Taurus needs. Almost like a Scooby snack. Nah, you good, lol. Cool, cool. All right, yes, it is 36 after, folks. Sorry for the noise. I do appreciate y'all for being patient with me. Yes. Here we go. If y'all are new here, that is the green light. The Brit Shuffle is the green light to send scissors and or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. And then we will clarify. But not until we get an overall theme and or topic for the Taurus reading. What do we have for the Taurus reading? Overall theme and or topic. What do we have for Taurus? Overall theme and or topic. We have a 2 and a 3. A 2 and a 3, baby. 2 is harmony, opposites, union, balance. Something could be coming into harmonization for you, Taurus. Maybe opposites attracting, uniting, coming into union, possibly reunion for all the Tauruses that want to reunite with an ex. Because I know there's tons of Tauruses that want to reunite with an ex, right? No? Okay. Something coming into balance for the Taurus, though, for sure. Maybe in a family dynamic, maybe in a friends group, maybe within a community that you are helping and or, doing service for, a service possibly. Harmonizing families, maybe. Something coming into balance for the community in a friends group or family dynamic. Something coming into union, opposites of families reuniting. That's almost giving like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. Sarah W011. Yeah, that's the face I'm giving. Yeah, it's giving like Romeo and Juliet. Same face. Or maybe even like this. Yeah? Same emoji. It said sweet. Alrighty. Hot pocket. Okay, so thank you all for not only joining me tonight, but for commenting and or interacting with me in the comments. One more time, hit that follow button if you're new here. Hit that like button if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table. Hit the share button if you have another Taurus somewhere in your life, no matter what area. YouTube channel link is in my TikTok bio. Let's go ahead and get into the Taurus reading, shall we? I think we shall. Here is the Taurus energy. Ooh. Here is the challenge. Here is the person of interest energy. Here is the similarities and or common ground between you both. Here is the possible outcome and or advice. All right. So we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot TikTok table. They said I'm ready to be called out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Taurus. Don't do it. Okay. Some country music. I'm sure you love it. Anyways, yes, we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot TikTok table, Taurus. Here in about 20 minutes, we will give it, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within this spread. And then we will recap for any new Tauruses or anyone new in general at that time. All right, Taurus, let's get on into it. Don't do it, Taurus. Temperance does tell me that possibly you are wanting to reconcile differences with an ex. Doesn't have to be. I do feel like you are being patient with yourself at the very least. Temperance does tell me that you are wanting to temper your emotions, temper your thoughts. You know, you are wanting to create a positive outcome for yourself, possibly after a negative situation occurred. Almost as if maybe you're not wanting to have a temper tantrum about a specific individual stealing your snacks. Yeah, they stole my snacks. Humph. I guess that could be me calling the, yes, this is the Sagittarius card, for sure. You are right. You're not wrong. You ain't lying. I'm lying. The Leo. Temperance card is, yes, telling me that you are wanting to be patient with yourself, even patient with the process. And now we see where me, the Aries, will be irritated with my Taurus, lol. Or Taurus boyfriend, gotcha. What about Taurus moon? Yes, Taurus sun, moon, and or rising. Thank you, folks. Yes. All right, thank you all for being patient with me. Temperance card does tell me that you are wanting to be patient with yourself. You are wanting to be patient with the process. You are also wanting to create a positive outcome for yourself after a negative time, almost as if, yeah, maybe you are about to possibly get together with an ex or possibly being patient with another person. I don't know. We're going to clarify. I pulled Temperance, the challenge position, lol. I mean, I feel like if you did pull the Temperance card in the challenge, that you would find it challenging to be patient, almost as if you're being impatient. With that being said, after pulling that Temperance card in the challenge, that you possibly are trying to become more patient, this would be a good indication that yes, myself, pulling the Temperance card for the Taurus position and or the energy we are pulling from the Taurus reading. If I'm a Taurus sun and Virgo moon rising, which reading would most apply to me? Both. Watch all of them. I do feel like they all resonate for me, either Leo, Virgo, or my Scorpio moon. Yeah, do watch all of them to get a bigger piece of the puzzle. It doesn't necessarily have to be that one resonates over the other, you know what I mean? Why would you necessarily just watch one when there's a bigger piece of your puzzle, your personal puzzle? You know, yes, this is a collective Taurus reading. So yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily only resonate for you, but it will resonate only for you if you see the bigger picture from watching, yes, the Taurus, Virgo, and possibly your moon sign. With that being said, Taurus, I do feel like with the Six of Swords and the challenge, you find it challenging to move on into calmer waters, away from a specific person. Maybe an ex. Maybe someone that you did have some headaches with, some stress, some, miscommunication, they said, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, yeah, Temperance. Let us come back together. Let us create an alchemical reaction and try to temper our emotions. Because, yeah, we keep thinking about this person. We can't move on from this person. We can't find peace within ourselves, mentally at least. We can't move on into calmer waters with or without them. You really nail it. You are good. Hey, thank you so much, TikToker. Maybe one day I'll create another TikTok account and call my own, my new TikTok account Rick Rocker, because you inspire me to do so. With that being said, Ace of Cups and this person's energy, I do feel like they have a lot of love for you. Taurus, I do feel like this person has a lot of love for you. Even their emotions are like they're overflowing. Let's put it that way. I don't know if I was using the words right the first time, but yeah. This person's heart space is overflowing with emotions for you, Taurus. They might even want a new start with you. It definitely could be that this person is finding new love. Maybe they view you as new love if they're not an ex. I don't feel that though. New or past person, if this person views you as someone new, then yeah, I guess it would be new to them. If you and this person have been connecting for the last couple months, few months, 4 to 5 months, I suppose they could be a past person, in that regard. Let me ask you something. What makes up and or defines a past person? That's something I want to know. Is it someone you dated and then you broke it off with? Was it someone you was acquainted with, but then you stopped talking after a while and then, Or is that just an acquaintance? They're not necessarily a past person, but they're, they are an acquaintance to some degree. Now, with that being said, we do have the Ace of Cups and this person's energy, meaning that yes, they definitely could have possibly some new emotions for you, maybe even feel like they have a lot of emotions overflowing for you. With the Ten of Cups and the similarities or common ground between you both, this could be that, you both see long-term and or can at least envision happily ever after with each other to some degree. I do feel like, yes, your both intentions are to, yes, invest in each other and or envision and or try to have the same idea and or belief about this relationship. If you're still talking, it's present. If you're still talking, it's present. Okay, that makes a little sense. No, but how does that differentiate a past person? Divorce or divorce? You're saying divorce? The question is, what makes up and or defines a past person? If you were dating them, if you were Facebook or whatever social media account, official, past person, I mean ex. Exactly. Like, does a past person necessarily have to be an ex, though? Can they be an acquaintance? If you've been talking to them for 5 months, does that still count as a new person? Or would they technically be a past person? Any hoosers. Going back to this person's energy, it could be that this person has new love, sure. And maybe you're tempering your emotions because they have new love. Maybe you find it challenging to move on into calmer waters because this person's on your mind, and looking at this person have new love in their life could definitely be irritating and or making you want to find temperance and or be patient with yourself. Someone you have a connection with, past or present? Yes, possibly. That's the question. Will I get married soon? I couldn't tell you. What's your zodiac sign? If you're still talking, it's present. Okay. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. If you're still talking, then it would be present. Taurus, I feel like if you are in contact, how long do you think? How long do you think it will take for them to contact us? I don't know. I don't answer personal questions, y'all. I only do personal readings on Sundays. I'm trying to figure out the storyline, the web, let's say, the connection between these cards. I'm giving details about your energy being Temperance, your challenge being Six of Swords, their energy being Ace of Cups, the similarities or common ground between you both being Ten of Cups, which, yes, I do feel like you both simultaneously, yes, want that happily ever after vision and or, want to have the same belief as of this could be long lasting. This could, be that this could be my person, let's say. But is it towards this person? I'm sure it is. But does this person reciprocate? If they are having the Ace of Cups themselves, does that necessarily mean that they have a lot of love for you, a lot of new appreciation for you, or are they practicing self-love, self-care? And you're both possibly looking at other individuals as if they are their, your wish fulfillment and or happily ever after. That's what I want to know. And I almost feel like the Tauruses don't even know. Well, maybe with the possible outcome being the Hermit, you'll end up isolating yourself and trying to find some sort of wisdom from this situation. Like, this person came in and then they left. Maybe they did once upon a time have a lot of emotions for you, but then to some degree maybe they felt like they need to have a new understanding and or appreciation for themselves. Maybe they're on to someone newer than the Taurus. That could be why the Six of Swords is here, almost as if you find it challenging to move on into calmer waters. Maybe you want to be patient with what's going on. Said I hardly ever comment anywhere, but this is too scarily accurate. Really. I don't know why this is scarily accurate, because I'm asking questions, y'all. I need your help finding out what is going on in this reading. Yeah, I'm sure you are trying to be patient with this process, to temper your emotions. You are trying to move on into calmer waters away from this person. Maybe this person does have someone new and or practicing self-love, self-care. And I'm sure to some degree you both seen each other as Ten of Cups happily ever after, but at the same time, is this person now looking at someone else while you are looking at them? And it's things that make you go, That's kind of what I feel like the Hermit would be doing in this situation. Trying to hold up a lantern, to the situation as if, where's the wisdom in this situation? Let me hold this lantern up, try to see through this dark. Where's the wisdom here? Let me isolate myself away from others, try to find the wisdom here. Things that make you go, This is rough. We are going to clarify with 5 more cards. I'm a little curious. Alright, if y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I muchly appreciate it. Actually, I want to see if there's any new comments. Reflecting on the choice to move away from each other, we see the happiness, but it's the wrong time. I believe that. That's a good way to think about it. Overthinking Taurus, reflecting on the choice to move away from each other. Oh, I read that already. I'm interested to see what the clarifying cards say too. Me as well. Overthinking Taurus, I've been a lot of confusion, so I cut it off because I deserve clarity. We don't even know, honestly. They broke up, or they are broke up. Same, I'm so confused about this connection. Okay, well, we're going to clarify. So yes, if y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. Muchly appreciated, for real. If y'all like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table, definitely hit that like button. Maybe even a few times. Like. If y'all want to share this, he is married and not working out, or it's not working out. Ew. Things that make you go, ooh. I can relate to this too. Wow. All right. Well, keep in mind, I do have, yes, the share button. Hit the share button if you have a Taurus, no matter if you're a Taurus or not. If you have a Taurus in your life, no matter what area they reside in, hit the share button, especially if they have the TikTok app, especially if they have, or not have, sure, have an obsession with tarot as much as you, as much as me. maybe even more. That's a little scary to think. If they are more obsessed than I am about tarot, then that's a little scary. But hey, maybe it's more scary that I'm obsessed with tarot. I love it, but I wouldn't say I'm necessarily obsessed with it, you know? Any Hoosers. Any Hoosers. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, y'all. I don't want y'all to miss out on my future live streams, and we all have our own lives. I do understand that. I do. And there's going to be times when y'all will miss out on future readings. I promise you. I promise that. And even if not, then I appreciate you for supporting me. I do. I appreciate y'all for showing up, because y'all could be anywhere, doing anything with anyone. And y'all chose to hang out with me, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. With that being said, yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't have to miss out on future readings. The link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio, so go ahead and give that a visit when it pleases you to do so. And, oh yes, we're halfway through the reading, meaning I want to remind y'all that I do personal paid readings. An hour and a half ago is when you need to set an alarm if you would like a personal paid reading. The personal paid reading, general or love, is $20 for 5 cards and an oracle card. The past life reading that I'm now offering as of last night, which was a success, might I add, is only $10 for 4 tarot cards and 1 past life oracle card. Ooh. Recap? Yes, here in a second. Thank you so much for asking. I love your enthusiasm. I really do. And then yes, for a yes or no question, 1 card for a yes or no question is $5 through Cash App. I am impatient for clarification. I believe Angel 1111. I believe you. So here we go. Yes. Hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the share button. YouTube channel and the TikTok bio. Let's go ahead. 3 more. 1, 2, 2, 3. Sheesh. Why do I have so much problems with the first 2? Here we go. Yeah, what happened there? Alrighty. Here's the bridge shuffle, folks. If y'all are new here, that is the second and last time I'm giving the bridge shuffle. Go ahead and send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. And we will go ahead and cut this deck when you are done commenting the scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Thank you all so much for showing up. Thank you all for being patient with me. Thank you so much for being patient with me, because I know y'all love being patient with the Temperance card. I know y'all love being patient. And it's not like any of the Tauruses have anything super important to be doing, but, you know, finding out clarity and guidance from Free Will Tarot anyways. I mean, we all have free will. So yeah, you definitely do have the power of free will and discernment of, maybe I won't watch the rest of the Free Will Tarot reading, but I definitely would appreciate it. So yeah, grab up a snack. Grab up a tarot snack. Tarot? Tarot snack. I was going to say Taurus snack, like a Scooby-Doo snack, but any Hoosers. Thank you all for commenting and or interacting with me in the comments. Here we go. We're just going to go ahead and clarify. Even though it's not even 8 o'clock yet, but I do feel like I am doing swell on time management tonight. So yes, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Clarifying the Temperance card and your energy. Woohoo! Nice. Clarifying the 6 of Swords. Whoa! And the challenge. What is going on in this reading? Clarifying the Ace of Cups and this person's energy. That's kind of crazy. Clarifying the 10 of Cups and the similarities and or common ground between you both. And clarifying the Hermit. And the possible outcome and or advice. Wow, got 93 folks in the chats and the, yes, 93 viewers. Definitely hit that follow button if you have not done so. Do not go anywhere until you do. All right. So to recap for the Taurus reading, Blaze baby, don't laugh at me. Don't call me names. Save me some snacks though, Taurus. We are going to recap. The Temperance card does tell me that yes, y'all have been very patient and waiting for this clarification in this reading, and I do appreciate that. With that being said, I also feel like you've been patient in your own life outside of these tarot readings, possibly even with tempering your emotions and or thoughts. With the Temperance card, this is, yes, an alchemical process in which you are possibly, pouring the cup of emotions into the cup of thoughts, trying to temper your emotions, temper your thoughts. Almost as if woosah, Taurus, woosah. This person is going to try to trigger me, and technically, they might have already have. With the Tower card, clarifying the Temperance. I do want to remind y'all that Temperance does trump, well, is it the Tower that trumps the Devil? Yes. Or is it Temperance that trumps the Devil, I mean? No matter the case, Temperance technically trumps the Tower and the Devil. I do feel like, yes, you are trying to be patient with yourself because something unexpected happened. An upheaval, a change. You wasn't expecting this person to just up and leave. I do feel like you was not expecting this person to just up and leave all over again, possibly, or for the first time even. Like, whoa, where did this person go? What happened? Don't lose your temper. Woosah, calm down, Taurus. Let me just get a snack. And, Scooby snack, Taurus snack. I know you find it challenging to move on to calmer waters. I do know that this person possibly left an impact on your life to some degree. Where did that person go? They were so inspiring, possibly. It's like they were there 1 second, then boom. Where'd they go? I kicked him out on the 1st of this month. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, for some of the Tauruses, you already know where they went. I feel like the Taurus possibly had a belief system and or started this relationship on a not so sturdy foundation. That maybe you was being patient with this person, but maybe there was something you did not know, you didn't realize, and or you didn't understand about this person. I feel like you had a certain belief system about them, almost as if, wow, I have this person figured out. And then boom, Tower moment. No, they wasn't telling you everything. They was probably hiding something and were wearing a false mask, a facade to some degree. And then they possibly just like, yeah, this is my true face. Here's the mask. Here it's not. It's now off. And this was so shocking and unexpected. Like, where did that come from? It might have been even you with the Tower card that did this. With the Tower card in your placement, were you the one that shook this relationship? Were you, Taurus, the one that shook this relationship? Like, I'm going to be patient with the situation, but technically, I'm done with it, and I'm going to tell this person off, like, hey, can we not do this anymore? I'm done here. Maybe that was the shocking situation. I don't feel that, though. Temperance, he did wrong, and I threw him out. Okay, well, maybe some of you did throw an individual out, possibly, or block someone, or... for a lot of you, or some of you, I'm sure that is the case. I do feel like you find it challenging to move on into calmer waters. For Finding it challenging to do so, though, as if you still think about this person like, I wonder if I did the right thing. I wonder if I did the right thing. Because, sure, 2 years ago, still heartbroken? Oh, goodness. I mean, sure, there was some sort of upheaval and or something unexpected. Incredibly challenging to get rid of him and off my mind. Okay, well, I believe it. Yeah, to some degree, Six of Swords just tell me that you still think about them. You still think about, the stress that you had with them. You think about the misunderstandings, like what went wrong. You return to the scene of the crime. Return to the crime scene, let's say. This is so on point. Okay, Sidvani. Do you keep thinking about how toxic this relationship was? The Devil card definitely could be an indication of why you feel bound to this individual. Chained and bound with the Devil card. Yes, I am so glad you did get rid of this individual because, yeah, to some degree, there was some toxicity in this relationship. Maybe some addictions. Maybe you and or they were obsessed on you or them. Obsessive, very toxic relationship. Yeah. The Devil card tells me that. Y'all don't even have to tell me that. The Devil card literally tells me that. The lack of reciprocation and clarity. Yes, he was an alcoholic and aggressive. Ugh. I'm sorry. I am so sorry for that. Well, I think this is coming at a time where, yes, you are being patient with yourself, but there is possibly about to be like some sort of like mind-blowing situation happening for you. Possibly that this person has new love and or has a new appreciation for self. What's weird about this this same placement is we have the Ten of Pentacles, the same card, the same secondary energy or clarifying energy we had for the Aries person. So I don't know what's going on, Taurus, but this person is also possibly, yes, having new appreciation, having self-love, self-care, all that jazz, but they could also be investing in another person in their home life, in their work life, possibly. Maybe they are in Aries to some degree, to some extent. He's a Taurus sun, Aries rising, and I'm Taurus rising. That's crazy. That's insane. So it's almost like you're all like crisscross, applesauce. I hope it goes well for him. He can leave me alone. My Taurus daughter with an Aries. Yep, okay. Yeah, I do feel like this person does have a new appreciation for themselves. They do have new love, possibly. He was a Virgo and I'm a Taurus. Okay. No matter what the other person's zodiac sign is, we don't want to hear too much about this person. I'm sure y'all are done thinking and thinking and thinking and rethinking about the misunderstandings and or the stress that you both had or the toxicity that you both shared. I'm sure you would not like to hear that they have new love and or a new appreciation for self or practicing self-love, self-care. I'm sure you wouldn't like to hear that they have a new relationship, but Ten of Pentacles is being able to see that in the environment. They said, he haunts my dreams. Oh my goodness. I do believe if you hold the same vision for yourself, Taurus, that this person has been holding for themselves, try your best to forgive this person, no matter if they were abusive or alcoholic or what even kind of abuse. If it was physical abuse, if it was mental abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, no matter the example, try your best to find it in your heart to forgive this person, because even if this person was abusive or even if they weren't, when you see a happy couple that you don't even know, and you have no business getting into their business, sticking your nose into their business, you have two options. You can be jealous and spiteful and bitter, or you can look at them and be like, you know what? They make a good couple. I really wish the best for them. and I know that I have that within myself. I have that potential to have a beautiful, healthy relationship within myself. And even if this person doesn't have the healthiest relationship, outside of what they had with you, that's fine and dandy. We all have people that are, one, going to be karmics in our life, that are not meant to be in our life, that are, not compatible for us. That's okay. That's all about the human experience, is learning who and or what we want in a relationship. Nothing but love and happiness. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yes, because you yourself have that within yourself. Sure, to some degree, the Ten of Cups could be the similarities. That's why I'm reminding you that you have this within yourself as well. Sure, this person does have the intentions to have happily ever after and keep that vision. And just because it manifested for them in the 3D before it did for you, does not mean that you still can't have this. Technically, Taurus, the Empress is your energy. I don't know if you was dealing with another Taurus. I don't know if this person had Taurus in their chart. I don't care what their zodiac sign was. To me, this screams that yes, do not ever settle for less than what you deserve, Taurus. Sit on your worth. Sit on your value. Know your worth. Know your value. But also know what you bring to the table. And don't ever settle for less than what you deserve, okay? Hold that vision. Hold that belief that yes, you too have the potential for a happy, healthy relationship within yourself. Okay, now we do have a possible outcome. Being the Hermit. Yes, exactly where I'm at right now. Good. The Hermit card, yes, I did make a little jokey joke earlier about things that make you go, because it's like, how does an abusive alcoholic and or etc. get into a happily ever after type of situation in their own environment before I do, says the Taurus. How does that happen? Well, possibly because they love themselves, so much that they believe they can have it. No matter if they were abusive towards you, no matter if they were abusive towards others, as long as a person is willing to love themselves first, foremost, and forgive themselves for any, past mistakes, then yeah, technically even the abusive folks can, learn from their mistakes and better themselves and, change for the better, become better versions of themselves. But that does not have to mean, it does not have to mean with the King of Swords that you have to be, having a conversation with them. I do feel like, if anything, with the King of Swords, just know the truth. Know the truth. Keep the truth. I don't want to say to yourself. I don't necessarily, is this the advice? Taurus, when we have the Hermit card to the King of Swords, is this about to be you taking some sort of possible outcome in your own hands? That's so woke of you. Are y'all about to reach out to this new person, you're a past person, let's say. Are you about to reach out to them and let them know, with the King of Swords, how abusive they were towards you? I'm almost not sure if I want to, how do I want to take that? What do you mean that's woke of me? Because, sure, people can change. I'd like to think I've made mistakes in the past. I'd like to think I've paid my karmic debts and still paying them, maybe even. What do you mean that's so woke of me? Is that in a bad way or a good way? I don't really even care. So yeah, are y'all about to try to find some sort of wisdom, maybe even advocate towards abuse? Because sure, it's one thing to let this person be happy and healthy, But then with the King of Swords, is this you about to possibly advocate against abuse? To possibly, try to find out what sort of wisdom you can carry on into the future about this situation? Because, yeah, what did you learn from this situation? Take note and or make journal, writings and or, definitely write down what you learned, what kind of wisdom, especially with the Hermit card, that you learned from this situation with this person. It could be that, maybe this person was abusive and or, aggressive towards you and or a drinker, a drug user, whatever the case. I do feel like with the King of Swords, you need to write your story down so that others can learn from your wisdom with the Hermit card, if I can pick it up from the table. Ask yourself, what kind of wisdom did I learn from this situation? Write it down for others to read. It said, I learned a lot and I am better for it. See, it's not necessarily that it was a bad situation. You did come out a different person, And sure, I'm sure you were a better version. Could you say that? Or would you say you're a better version necessarily after you came out of that abusive situation? Less naive, know how to set better boundaries, healthier boundaries with individuals, know what signs to recognize, I'm definitely not going to ignore the red flags when it comes to this, and that, never again. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think you ended up becoming a better version of yourself because of that. I did not want to go into that type of reading, but hey, I became a better version after I got through it. I know what to look for and what I want now. That's kind of exactly what I'm saying, It gives you a better understanding of not only what you bring to the table, your worth, your value, but it brings more value to your own table. You're able to sit on more worth, more value, because you have more wisdom to share with others. Why did he have to just be a lesson, though? I mean, because let me tell you this. Let me tell you this much. Okay, let me counter that question with another question. Do y'all know the difference between knowledge, King of Swords, and wisdom? What's the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Do any of you know? I'll tell you. The difference between knowledge and wisdom is knowledge. You can read up in any book, on any website, on any, Google account. Knowledge is facts, for sure. Exactly. Wisdom, you have to experience it. Exactly. Wisdom is personal experience. Exactly. Wisdom comes from experiences. Exactly. Yes. So yeah, you can share all the knowledge about this, and that, and I read up about this, and that, but because you went through that experience, you have a lot of wisdom from it, and you can share that wisdom to others to possibly help them avoid that type of situation from ever happening for them. I mean, unless they want to, experience it for themselves. Hey, I want wisdom. Really? Like, good luck with that, Good luck having your own tower moment and experiencing toxicity, because sure, experience is awesome if you can come out, if you can come out of it safely, but some people don't, The abuse is sometimes extreme to where, I don't even want to get into that. Some of us can only learn the hard way sometimes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though? Sometimes the hard way is not the best way, and that some people don't come out of the situation, that the abuse is so, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get rated R on y'all, but I can only imagine, and I try not to. You know what I'm saying? I myself experienced a little bit of physical abuse And luckily, I only came out with like a pushed in rib. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I got lucky. Um, yeah, that's. I don't want to get into it. That's some scary stuff to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like. So yeah, to get to the point, I do feel like yes, with the Hermit card, isolate yourself. Write down your experience. Write down the knowledge and or wisdom you did learn and or take from that experience, and share it with others if at all possible. Maybe even, write a book, write a poem about it. He said, I do, and I'm sorry you went through that, Rick. I mean, y'all, I myself experienced red flags, and I thought I could ignore them. I'm only human, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying I've been the most perfect innocent angel either, but I would never, ever physically abuse a person. I do know what that feels like. So, yes. Thank you for saying the kind words, but at the same time, like, nah. Nah. I've never been in a fight. I'll put it that much. I'm almost 35 years old, and I've never been in a fist fight. Maybe like a split second in like kindergarten or preschool, but I was like 4 or 5 years old or something, and I probably learned my lesson at that point, whatever. So since then, I've never been in a fist fight. I wouldn't know what it feels like to, have a full-fledged, like, full speed ahead. Wow, that was a punch to the face, and I'm fortunate enough to not know and, never experience that and or ever have the crap beat out of me. But some folks, yeah, as my ex that I said that, yeah, I only got like a cracked rib or something like that. Luckily, I was able to like crack it back into place or something after a couple weeks. But my ex had trust issues that, yes, were red flags to me, and I ignored them. But she told me some weird, crazy, wild stories, and it makes sense why she would have trust issues. So yes, she did come through with wisdom, but at the same time, I don't feel like she was necessarily in the right mental state of mind to share that wisdom and or, she was still in fight or flight mode, technically. And yeah, with that being said, I know what it feels like to be in fight or flight mode as well, but I'm never going to, be all schizophrenic with folks with, I'm in the right state of mind always, and since then, to be able to at least do tarot readings, you know what I'm saying? To give sound, mental, clarity and or whatever the case. I said you sense. Y'all get the gist. Yeah, the fight or flight mode in my sense was stability-wise. I 2 or 3 years ago almost ended up homeless, and so yes, I gained some experience from that and some wisdom, I'm sure. But if it wasn't for my sister and her husband, I would not have a place to stay with all my tarot decks, with all my books, and be here to share my wisdom with y'all. This is literally like why I do this, because I want to be an inspiration. I want to be inspired, and I'm building a future for myself. I said, you seem chill. I am pretty chill. So it's like really crazy how someone would like try to get all up in my face and be like, you mad, bruh? Like all like ghetto like, and I'm just staring at them like, what are you doing? Like, what's the point of this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a real one, blah, 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 blah. Like, chill out. Like, and then, no, you chill out. No, like, try to push them away, and then they, like, pushed me onto my twin-size mattress, which was literally on the floor. That's what cracked my rib. Yeah, that was a thing. hurt people. Yeah, but that's kind of weak. That's an excuse, I feel. I feel like that is an excuse. Hurt people, hurt people. Uh, I mean, if they would get the help, if they would, not be so prideful, and get the help they need instead of being a cry for attention, be necessarily a cry for help. Maybe a cry for attention technically is a cry for help, but yeah, some people just don't, they're more so comfortable in their pain, which is really sad. Misery loves company. Let me just stay in this pain because it's comfortable. It's all I know. And it's sad. Yeah, it did get deep, but hey, y'all started it, yeah, I can never hurt a fly, and because of that situation, like, I want to share my own wisdom. I want to help y'all, for people that don't know how to ask for help, I'm here. With these tarot readings, I'm here. So, yes, with that being said, definitely get out there and share your own wisdom with others that need that help, that need that wisdom. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to end the live stream in the next 3 minutes, possibly 1 or 2 minutes. Do hit that follow button if you have not done so. Hit the like button maybe a few times before you leave the live stream. Thank you, Jules. Much love, Blaze Baby. Y'all, have a good night. Much love to everyone. I will see y'all possibly tomorrow for the Gemini and Cancer reading. I do hope this was helpful and or insightful, maybe even, to some degree wise, and or you found some sort of wisdom from it. Much love, though. I will see y'all tomorrow night for the Gemini and Cancerian readings. All right? Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed. Much love, and take care.